Hello student, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Aisha. So today our topic is nth term of an arithmetic progression. Actually here the 6.3, this is the AP, that means Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state syllabus. In that state syllabus we have 6.3 nth term of an arithmetic progression. For Karnataka people, for Karnataka students, they have 1.3. Because in the Karnataka syllabus they have the first unit, that is arithmetic progression. For CBSE they have fifth chapter is an arithmetic progression for CBSE and also NCERT also. Okay, for CBSE and NCERT you have a fifth chapter, that is arithmetic progression. For Karnataka syllabus you have a first chapter, and Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state people you have a sixth chapter. Are you getting ma? So in the last video I told you to do your homework, that is the 14th question and 15th question. Okay, so these two solutions, check once whether your solutions is correct or not. See the 14th question, the difference, the common difference, that is T2 minus T1 is not equal to T3 minus T2. So the given series is not in arithmetic progression. Coming to next 15th question. What is our solution here? See the difference, the common difference is same, and we are getting constant term, that is 24, right? So the given list of numbers is an arithmetic progression. Then what are the next three steps? T5, T6, T7. If you do like this, then we are getting our solution are 97, 121, 145. Understand? If you are not still understand, please see the introduction part, okay, which I made before. Understand? Thank you. So let's start our next nth term of arithmetic progressions. Let's start nth term of an arithmetic progression. Actually, we know that general form of arithmetic progression is A plus D, A plus 2D and A plus 3D and so on. Okay. So what is this A? This is the first term. This is the first term, that is term 1. And what is this? Term 2. This is term 3. This is term 4. Are you observing one thing? Are you observing? See here, in the term 2 we have 1D. Term 3 we have 2D. In term 4 we have 3D. What about term n? If you write the term n, how should you write? How could you write? Tell me. That is A plus, before n, preceding of the n is n minus 1. Preceding of the n is n minus 1. See here, preceding of the 4 is 3, preceding of the 3 is 2, preceding of the 2 is 1. Are you getting? So what is the preceding of the n? That is n minus 1 into d. Is it common? So this is the nth term of an arithmetic progression. Nth term of an arithmetic progression, that is A plus n minus 1 into d. Understand? Here, what is Tn? What is Tn? What we found here? A plus n minus 1 into d. If you want T6, that is term 6, then how can you write here? That is A plus, what is n here? 6 minus 1 into d. So what we get here? A plus 6 minus 1 is 5d. See, 5. Are you getting? What is the preceding number of 6? That is 5. Then tell me what is term 7? Term 7, A plus 6d. What is term 8? A plus 7d. So your confusion is clear. Then what is the nth term of an arithmetic progression? Is nth term, that is A plus n minus 1 into d. So let's take some examples. Before going to tell some examples, see here, term n, A plus n minus 1 into d can be denoted as L, small l. Can be denoted as small l. Let's take some examples. See here, the example 3, what they give. Coming to example 3, find the 10th term of arithmetic progression 5, 1, minus 3, minus 7. So they are saying to find what is the 10th term of the arithmetic progression. So what is the nth term of arithmetic progression? A plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. Then you have to keep in the place of n, that is 10. So that is T10 is equal to A plus n. In the place of n, what you have to write? 10. 10 minus 1 into d. You need to find out this. You need to find out this. So see here. Given, what they given? Given series 5, 1, minus 7, minus 3, minus 7 and so on. This is term 1, term 2, term 3, this is term 4. Okay. What is the general form of arithmetic progression? General form of arithmetic progression. General form of arithmetic progression. You have to write the full form, that is general form of arithmetic progression. That is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. Up to term n, that is A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. This is also term 1, term 2, term 3, like that up to term n. Okay. So what is the term 1 first? Term 1 is equal to, what is term 1? That is A is equal to, what is A here? 5. In this sequence, what is the first term? That is 5. So that I am keeping 5. Understand? So now we have to find common difference. Common difference. That is D is equal to T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1. What is T2 here? 1 minus T1 5. 1 minus 5. See, 1 is smaller than 5. Then we get negative sign. 1 minus 5 is minus 4. Our difference D is equal to minus 4. If you do T3 minus T2, you get minus 4 itself. If you do T4 minus T3, you get minus 4 itself, because this is in the form of arithmetic progression. So our common difference is constant. That is minus 4 itself. Okay, what is the common difference here? Minus 4. Minus 4. What is A here? First term, that is 5. Let's substitute in here. Keep the star. From star, what we have to find? Term 10, no? A plus 10 minus 1 into D. T10 is equal to, sorry, it's not visible. What is A here? 5 plus 10 minus 1 is, what is 10 minus 1? Sorry, 9 into, what is D? Minus 4 is the D. T10 is equal to 5 plus 9 4s are minus 36. Why here keeping minus? Because already they given minus 4. So that I am writing here minus. 9 4s are 36. T10 is equal to 5 plus into minus 36. So now I think you can understand what I am saying. Term 10 is equal to, what is our answer? 36 minus 5, that is 31. But 5 is smaller than 36, then we get a negative sign here. Okay, what is the term 10 here? Minus 31. Understand? This is our solution. Please pause the video to note down. All. Thank you. Let's check question number 4. What they given? Which terms of the arithmetic progression 21, 18, 15 and so on is minus 81? Here what they are saying means minus 81. Which term in that arithmetic progression? That means which term number we need? Term number. See, this is the term 1, term 2, term 3 and so on. But minus 81 is also in this same term. But which term it is? And also they are asking, is there any term 0? Is there any term 0 in here? Is there any term 0? Give reason for your answer. If you have getting a 0, then you have to say some reason why it is a 0. Okay, let's start our solution. The example 4, what is given? Solution. See, this is a term 1, right? Wait, I'll see. This is a term 1, term 2, term 3 and so on. we need to find which term it is. Minus 81, which term it is. So what is the first term here? First term T1 is equal to 21. T1 is equal to 21. And why here keeping A? Because what is the general form of arithmetic progression? A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. No? So the first term is A is equal to 21. Next we need to find out the common difference D. So common difference D, T2 minus T1. We have to do T2 minus T1. What is T2 here? See, 18 minus 21. Then we get minus 3. Then we get minus 3. And if AN is equal to minus 81, we have to find N. Okay, we have to assume that the minus 81 is the nth term. Minus 81 is the nth term. So that I am writing Tn is equal to minus 81. You can write here in the place of An, you have to write Tn. The term n is equal to minus 81. So what is our formula? Tn or An. Tn or An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, what is term n here? Minus 81 is equal to, what is A? 21 plus, we have to find n, no? So keep n like that itself. N minus 1 into, what is D here? Minus 3. Minus 81 is equal to, see here, minus 81 is equal to 21 plus, see, minus 3 will be multiplied this inside, that is minus 3 into n minus 3n, minus into minus getting plus, 3 ones are 3. Okay, and next what is the next process here? Minus 81 is equal to, what is 21 plus 3? That is 24 plus into minus 3n. See, the same answer, right? Are you getting? And again what we have to need? We need n. So minus 81 minus 24. Then what we'll get here? Plus 3n. Okay. So again minus 81 minus 24. See what I did here? I am subtracting. See, in the right hand side values I am taking into left side. Then the signs will be changed. See, here is plus, then we'll get minus. Here is minus, then we'll get plus. Okay, understand? Then what is the next here? Minus 81 minus 24 is equal to, in the plus 3n, if we send in the right side, then it will become minus 3n. What is a minus 81 minus 24? Minus into minus, that is plus. 81 plus 24 will get 105, and in front of 81 we have a negative sign, so keep minus here. We get minus 105 is equal to minus 3n. Let's cancel minus will get cancelled, and what will become here? N is equal to 105 divided by 3. If you get cancel, then will become then the result will be 35. So what is n here? N is 35. Understand? That means term n. If we get term n 35, then we'll get a minus 81. And next here, see, is there any term 0? So we need to find that. So what will the next process here? If term n is equal to 0, then what should you have to write here? See here in the next, what we have to do? Is there any term 0? Give the reason. Yeah, we can do. So let's see. What is term n here? A plus n minus 1 into D. If the term n is equal to 0, what will get here? 0 is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. What is A here? A is a first term. What we get our answer here? 21, see. And D is minus 3. So write down 0 is equal to, what is A? 21 plus n minus 1 into D is minus 3. Okay, 21 plus n into minus 3, minus 3n, minus into minus plus 3. Okay, so 21 plus 3 is 21 plus 3 is 24, plus into minus, minus 3n. Okay, so 24 is equal to 3n. So minus 3n will send on the right side, then we'll get a plus 3n. Okay, what we'll get here again? We need n. n is equal to 24 by 3. 3 8s are 24. So our n value is, what is our n value? N value is 8. This is the reason. So the 8th term is 0. When we'll get our 0? The 8th term is 0. And what is this minus 81? Which term it is? 35th term. The 35th term is minus 81. What is 0 here? n is equal to 8. The 8th term is 0. Understand? See here, this is the first term, second term, third term. And what is minus 81? Minus 81 is the 35th term. And where the 0 will get? Which term it will get? So the 8th term is 0. I hope you understand. Let's go for next. Coming to example 5, determine the arithmetic progression whose third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. What is third term? That is 5. And what is seventh term? That is 9. So the term T3 can be written as T3 is equal to A plus 3 minus 1 into D. Which form it is? Term n form. A plus n minus 1 into D. Are you getting? Then how can you write here T7? A plus 7 minus 1 into D. Preceding a number, this is 7. 7 minus 1, 6. So 6 is the preceding number to 7. Are you getting? See here, A plus 3 minus 1, that is 2D. A plus 7 minus 1, we get 6D. So A plus 2D term T3 we get 5. T7 we get 9. Understand? So solving the pair of linear equations from 1 and 2, then we get, see here, if A is equal to 3 and D is equal to 1, then what we get here? A is 3 plus 2 into 1, that is equal to 5, and 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 3 plus 2 is 5 is equal to 5. So if they are equal, then in the place of A is 3 and D is 1 is correct. Okay, you have to take A and D value as same in here also. See, if you keep A is 3 plus 6 into 1, we have to get the result is 9. See, 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 is equal to 9. Then our get answer. Then what is our value here? A is equal to 3, D is equal to 1. So write the series. Write down the series. Therefore, the required arithmetic progression is the required arithmetic progression is. So what is the general form actually? General form. We have to write general form first. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and so on. So what is A here? A is 3, and next 3 plus, what is D here? D is 1, comma 3 plus 2 into 1, 3 plus 3 into 1, and so on. See, our required arithmetic progression is 3, comma 3 plus 1, 4, 3 plus 2, 5, 3 plus 3, what? 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. This is our required arithmetic progression. Understand? Let's go for next question. So what is the question? Example 6. Check whether 301 is a term of a list of numbers that is 5, 11, 17, 23. So क्या बोल रहा है इधर? 301 is one of the term in this sequence. Is 301 is one of the term in this sequence? They are asking. Okay, let's prove how we have to prove. See, write down, first of all, write down the general form. General form of arithmetic progression. What? A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on. What is term n? A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the term n. Okay, given sequence, given series or sequence. Okay, given series, what they given? 5 comma 11 comma 17 comma 23 and so on. This is the term 1, first term. So this is also first term. This is term 2, term 3 and so on. What is this? Term n. You know about these things. Okay, what is A? Term 1 here. Term 1 is equal to A is equal to, what is this? 5. Let's take common difference. Common difference. Common difference D is equal to, what is the formula of D? T2 minus T1. What is T2 here? This is T2. This is T3. This is T4. Term 4. Okay, T2 is 11. T1 is 5. Okay. What is 11 minus 5 here? Is 6. Okay. So, still if you have a doubt, is this an arithmetic progression or not? Let's check another D. That is T3 minus T2. If you are getting same answer, then this series is in arithmetic progression. What is T3? 17 minus 11. What is 17 minus 11? We get 6. So, we have a constant term here. Then our series is in arithmetic progression. Okay. Therefore, what is the first term? A is equal to 5 and D is equal to what? 6. D is equal to 6. Okay, let's start. Let us assume that this 301, it is one of the term, say nth term of an arithmetic progression, that is Tn. Just assume that the term n is 301. The term n is 301. What is the term n formula here? See. What is term n formula? A plus n minus 1 into D. Write down here. A plus n minus 1 into D. See, our result must be an unique. Our result must be unique and also it must be a positive integer. It must be a positive integer. Understand? Let's see. What is Tn? Our assumption is 301 is equal to, what is A here? 5 plus n. We need to know n minus 1 into, what is D? D is 6. Here found here. Okay. So what next? 301 is equal to 5 plus multiply 6. What we get? 6 into n, that is 6n minus 6 ones are 6. Okay. 301 is equal to 5 minus 6. What we get? Minus 1, right? Because 5 is smaller than 6, we get negative sign. Plus 6n. Next, 301 is equal to, why don't we write like this? 6n minus 1. Same, no? Okay. What we have to find? 6n we need to get. 6n is equal to 301 plus 1. 6n is equal, why I am writing here plus 1? Because the minus 1, if we send in the next side, the sign will be changed, that is plus. Okay, if you have a plus, then the sign will be minus. Are you getting? 6n is equal to 301 plus 1 is 302. What is n here? N is equal to 302 divided by 6. Divided by 6. See, what will get our answer? We get 151 by 3. See, this is not a positive integer. Are you getting? This is a rational number. See, this is in the form of p by q. What is the rational number? This is in the form of p by q, no? So, we need to get only positive integers. So, 301 is not a term of the given list of numbers. What I told? Please write a conclusion. What I said. 301 is not a term of the given list of numbers. Understand? It's very, very simple. So, in next video, we will discuss in example 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Understand? So, thanks for watching up to now and don't forget to subscribe my channel and please like and share. Thank you. Bye.